Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my favorites for the month of June. And me saying that means that a half a year has already gone by. Oh my goodness. So we've almost lived here in Halifax, Nova Scotia for 2 years. That'll be like, I think we arrived August 12th. So it's hard to imagine that each day that goes by may be slow, but the weeks and the months that keep going by just keep flying by. So if you feel that way too, let me know down in the comments. So today we are going to be talking about all my favorites, like I mentioned earlier. So we have a little bit of, we have skincare, we have some food, we have some drinks, we have all sorts of things, a little bit of makeup, some things you've seen before, but I really have been loving these items. I'm going to start off with the drink. If you are a Bailey's fan, like me, I saw this at our local liquor store, because in Canada you can't get booze in your grocery store. You have to go to an actual, very highly taxed liquor store. This is limited edition Bailey's in the colada, and let me tell you, this is pina colada on crack. Like, it's so good. I can see right now I'm down to here. I had some last night. As it was kind of my pre-Friday, because I'm filming on Canada Day, so happy Canada Day for all of you, all of my friends. But I I think I might have to pick up another one. And there's lots of little instructions. They have little things on the side. You can mix with soda for a tropical cream soda. You can blend with ice for a yummy smoothie, or add whipped cream to sweeten the shot. So if you want to do a shot. I'm not kidding when I say this is gorgeous. I also still have the red velvet version for that brought out for Valentine's Day. I have a tiny little bit left. It's very like Pepto-Bismol pink. Of course, I have the original. My favorite is pumpkin spice, which I never saw. So I was surprised to see a limited edition of this here in my local stores, because I never saw the pumpkin spice, which if I find it, I will be buying a lot. So you guys, again, is the Bailey's Colada. Awesome. So we're going to go on to a food favorite. So this was actually gifted to myself and Nelson from our friend in Iceland, Paula and family. So thank you to Paula, Zach, and Paula's husband, Zach's dad. This is Lindo Konja wafer bar coated in chocolate. This is so good. It's like between a non-coffee version of a coffee crisp and a little bit of a Kit Kat, I feel. Like that's kind of the feeling I get. Delicious. They're just little pieces like this, perfect to have a couple with your coffee or your tea. They're really, really great. So highly enjoying this myself, and if Nelson's lucky, I'll let him have some. So if you guys didn't notice, I didn't tell you right away what's on my nails and what's on my lips, because these are two combinations, the nails and the lips, that I have favored for the month. First off, I'm going to talk to you guys about what's on my lips, and this is from MAC in Twig, which is in the satin formula. So that's what this one looks like. And of course I have to top it up with a lip gloss, because that's just who I am. This is Sugar Drop from Buxom in the full-on lip cream. Love these two. And again, that is one I'm wearing. And I've worn it a few times actually this month, which is saying something, because I haven't worn a lot of lip products in the month of June. And what's on my nails, it's towards the end of its wear, but this is Sally Hansen's Hard as Nail Extreme Wear in the color 329 Sun Kissed. This is a fun color. It's not a neon orange, but it's darn close. And Sally Hansen, at least in Canada, you can find it on sale for $2. If regular prices may be like $3.50, it's really inexpensive, and I feel like this is just a great nail polish, especially for this time of year. To an oldie but goodie that I have this one and one more left that I saved from last summer. So these are actually items I purchased when I was in BC. When I saw them at Winners, I stocked up on them. They're great in the refrigerator to spray on these hot muggy summers that I'm having right now, the summer days. So this is from Tahitian Clay and Sunset Face Mist, which is Manoi Oil and Sea Holly. And that's what I'm actually using to set my makeup at the end of the day. It's not going to make it stay forever. It's not a setting spray in that sense. It's not shellac. But it's also very good to put in the fridge on these hot days to bring out and just mist yourself. The smell of this is one of my favorites. And you guys know me, I'm all about the scent. And I don't have sensitive skin. I clearly understand if you have sensitive skin, this may not be good for you. But if you can find this, I found it again at Winners for $7.99. That was a couple years ago, but I stocked up, and anytime I'm in Winners, I'm always looking for this because it's fabulous. When we were driving from BC to Nova Scotia through the United States, we were middle of August, it was pretty hot, and we had a cooler in our car that was plugged in. and we kept this inside. And it was just nice to spray your face. I mean, we were going to places that were like in Celsius, like 53 degrees Celsius, which can be pretty hot. So when you're going outside, checking out some things, coming back in the car, you're just like, oh. So you're like, because it's hot. And this is very refreshing. So speaking of things that I put on my face, I also picked up a Don't Look at Me face mask from my 5 empty pots that were cleaned. I brought it back to Lush. So if you have black pots like this, no matter what size it is, they require 5 of them. And you can go there and pick out a free face mask. What I would do strongly is calling your local Lush or the one that you're going to go to and find out when they get their newest their face masks, because they are sent from Vancouver, British Columbia, all across the country on a certain day. And I know a lot of people will go the day of to pick up their face masks. This has been a long-standing favorite of mine. You guys, clearly I love the color. This is a beautiful face mask. Again, if you have sensitive skin, I probably wouldn't say to use this, only because there's a little bit of rice in it, so it's a little exfoliating. For me, I don't mind that at all. I just have like a little brush. It's like a makeup brush that I paste all over my face, let it dry, and then I rinse my face off, or I go take a shower basically and rinse my face off that way. It's brightening, it's tightening, it makes my skin glow, and the exfoliation makes my skin feel like a baby's bottom. So at almost 43 years old, I'll take anything that will make me feel smooth. Okay, to a favorite soap, which is now just empty as of this morning that I'm filming. This is from Bath & Body Works. I enjoy their gentle foaming hand soap. This one is in Vanilla Cloud, and I hauled this spring of 2020, I want to say. And this is described as whipped vanilla, apple blossom, and sandalwood. I don't get the apple blossom, but I get the sandalwood and the beautiful vanilla. I love this one. I hoarded this to myself. I didn't let Nelson have it. He wouldn't appreciate it like I do. But I love this one, you guys. And I would highly suggest, the SAS, if it's still going on, or if you see something that is Vanilla Cloud in the future, pick it up, especially if it has the same description I read out to you guys. It's really, really nice. And it's one of those soaps you want to keep smelling your hand as you're like, after you wash your hands, you dry your hands, you go out and do your thing, and then all of a sudden you're like, it smells so good. So yes. So speaking of hands, we're going to talk about antibacterial spray, and I hauled a lot of these. It's really hard to get. Now, I ordered the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Touch hand sanitizer from the actual website. If you sign up for their newsletter, you get like either 15 or 20% off. Do it. So that way, when you go to place your order right away, you get that percentage off, because it's very rare they have sales. I picked up 4 of these. I love these. This smells just like the body spray and all of the other forms of this scent that I have tried in the past. It's one of my favorite summer scents. And yes, I love this one. I take it to work. I put it in my bag. I got one in the car. Like, you guys, my obsession on this scent is for real. And I really do love the fact that I can have this in an antibacterial spray. So again, that's Sol de Janeiro's Brazilian Touch hand sanitizer. Really awesome. Again, not a new favorite, but because the weather here is so muggy and hot, and when I'm shaving my legs, I've been using Tingle still from Lush. So this is in a bigger size pot that I described earlier. This is a body conditioner, but I use Lush body conditioners to shave my legs. That's what I do. And I've saved the peppermint one. I know I brought this forward a few times as a favorite, because it is. And again, I don't know what it is. Apparently I love blue. I love slathering my legs with this and then shaving my legs. It gives my legs super duper awesome moisture, and also because there's peppermint in here, it's actually kind of cooling. And they used to bring this out as Chris Tingle in the winter, and I always said, well, I don't understand why they bring the peppermint one in winter out at Christmas, because it's kind of cooling and people just want to stay warm. But they changed it, and now it's in the lineup all the time in Tingle. So Chris Tingle is now Tingle. So you can get it at any time. So it's not a limited edition any longer. Oh my goodness. So I love scrubs, you guys know, and I made a big haul with other companies. I got more coming in. I love scrubs. Where I use my scrubs is on my feet. So one of the last things I do before I get out of the shower is I take a big chunk of the whatever sugar scrub I've got. Normally they are sugar scrubs, and I scrub my bottoms of my feet. Anyway, I was using pretty much done actually from the Bathing Garden, which you will see a haul shortly. I'm using cranberry fig, and this sucker is almost gone, and it is a sugar scrub, and it's beautiful. Mango butter and sugar scrub. The Bathing Garden is one of my top favorite companies. They do wax, like wax melts, as well as hard soaps, as well as body care. So their whip soaps, their scrubs. Again, I think that their wax is as good as their body products and vice versa. Love this one, and the smell is divine. Like I know it's cranberry fig, but I know it's a little off season, but I don't care. Oh, it smells so good. The fig gives it just a slight perfumey scent to it, but the cranberry is nice and tart. So this comes out, I know, in her regular lineup for Christmas. So I think she brings out her Christmas lineup just around or just after Halloween. So keep your eyes out. Then real quickly, we just have a couple makeup items that I'm going to talk to you guys about that I have worn almost every day in the month of June because I'm working full time, and I still put makeup on to go to work. Yeah, I may not wear as much lipstick, but these items I've worn pretty much every day in June. So we'll start with the base. I have talked about this before. It's a little pricey for NYX or NYX. It is a Canadian brand that I know here in Canada you can find at Shoppers Drug Mart. I think Rexall and maybe London Drugs, but I'm not sure if Walmart carries it. But I know I got mine at Shoppers Drug Mart. So this is the Marshmallow Primer with Marshmallow Root. And it's a beautiful primer, and I'm normally like, oh, primer, ooh, like what a waste, right? But I put on my makeup after I've completely moisturized my face, done my whole skincare routine, put this on, let it sink in, do my eye makeup first, and then I go in with my powder and so on and so forth. And it does make a difference. I do have larger pores this way and down my nose and just a little bit on my chin, and I feel just patting it in those areas and letting it sink in. Even with powder, it looks really great. It looks so much better, and the smell is just it's not strong. It's not a strong smell, but you definitely get like a marshmallow root scent. This is great. Again, it is pricey. If you can find it on sale, grab it or get it with your 20 times the points at Shoppers Drug Mart. I always talk about that. But it is a little expensive. I want to say this was $26 Canadian, which for NYX is quite high. The blush I'm wearing today is something I've had for quite some time and I love, and I gifted one of these to my friend Ramona. It is from Clarins. It's not a very well hyped up company. I think they're great. They do skincare, they do makeup, all that stuff. But this is from Clarins in the Jolie blush, and this is in the color 06 Cheeky Coral. And it does have a mirror. Sorry, I'm trying not to. It does have a mirror there, and it's beautiful. I have worn this one every single day in June. I just feel like this is like a perfect little color for the summer. And wearing a mask, like I'm wearing a mask all the time. We still have to wear masks pretty much anywhere we go, except for when we're sitting in our chairs and no one's around 6 feet or closer to us. If someone comes into my office, I had to put my mask on. So, but even with my mask on, I just have it. It's just like a nice little patch of color where the strings are kind of right here. It looks so good. Perfect for summer. Highly recommend Clarins. Give them a go. Again, you can get, if you sign up for their newsletter, you can get a discount on your first purchase. Do it. Always save some money. And last but not least, what is on my eyes and what has continued to be on my eyes pretty much the entire month of June is again from ColourPop. I cannot stress how much I didn't realize I liked the cool tones, or neutral to cool. But this is That's Taupe. And this is a beautiful palette. It does not have a mirror, which is fine. But as you guys can, I don't know if you guys can see the dips in some of these, especially this one in the middle. I use all three of these, this one here and that one in the center often. I've used the other ones quite a bit, but I love this one. I just feel like it just gives a really cool neutral toned eyeshadow look. Love this one. I get compliments, especially it's this shade right here. I don't need glitter glue. I don't have to feel like there's stuff falling on my face. It just stays. And it's beautiful. Like I said, I use a lot of these three colors, this one in the middle and this dark one, just to deepen up the outer V, if you will. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. That is everything of my favorites that I really, truly used, drank, ate, wore, what have you, in the month of June. So thanks so much for joining me. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.